What's up, guys? I'm your host, CC, and in today's episode, we're gonna, well, you heard this before, we're gonna reupholster some chairs. And I know you'll be like, oh, didn't you already did some chairs? Yes, I did, you're right, but you're wrong. In this episode, I'm gonna do it more tutorial, so it's gonna be a little bit longer, but I'll try to explain and make it easy to understand. If you would ever try to make your own chair, reupholster it, it's gonna be doable. So yeah, join me in upholstering some chairs, having fun, and continue with my project. Let's begin. For this project, we're gonna need wood, foam, vinyl, the glue, stapler remover, use a magnetic collection tray, I guess, scissors, X-Acto knife, my stapler, the press that I'm gonna put the chair and upholster it. Oh, almost forgot. And masking tape, because we will need the masking tape to cover this, because we're not doing free publicity. Anyway, let's begin. Now, first thing first, we will glue the foam to the wood, because this way it's gonna be a lot easier for me to upholster it after. It doesn't have to be perfect, because this is just to ensure that it's gonna remain in the spot by the time I'm doing the upholstery. But yeah, so pretty much that's it. A little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue here. Try to center it as much as possible. And by as much as possible, I mean try to center it. And that's it. Stays. Here we go. Good enough. Now let's bring the beast. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how this one is called, because I didn't buy it, my body made it for me. So this is the beast. So this is basically the order. With this, then we're gonna put the material over it. Then after the material, we're gonna put the chair. And that's it. This is here. Now we wanna make sure that we are in the middle, and I have enough material to go all the way around. Perfect. Now, if I put it down, it's not gonna be enough, right? So, because of that, I usually put two of this. Press a little bit, and now press it, and now it has the perfect tension and the pressure. Here, when I'm lifting it, it's gonna level it. But technically all the way around it, if I'll go, it's going to be a lot easier than if I would have to put pressure, and it's going to be uniform, right? Now, once I'm going to finish this one, I'll show you how you can do it if you don't have this press, right? So, okay, let's turn on the generator, and by generator I mean compressor, and let's continue. Okay, now what I recommend is always start with the middle. We're gonna do middle, and then the opposite middle, and then middle. And from here, we're gonna separate it to middle side, and then we can do one at a time. But what I usually do is this one. So I go like this. Just like this, turn it, and decent pressure. I don't need to put too much pressure. So middle. And I guess another project is going to be to try to fix this one. So it's been a long time since I used it. Okay, now middle, middle, and middle. Now we have all the middles. What I do after is I'm getting started with the front. This is the face, this is going to be the back. So what I'll do, so the foam, I'll make sure that it's good, and I will pull from this side, and I'll try, I don't know if I can show you, but this side I pull it because you see it's longer. I'll put it like this, and it's going to match this side there. So I can go angle and up. So it's going to be like angle, and with the other hand up, and this is it. So now that I have it here, I'm not going too close because I will need to do the sides here. The sides, no, the corner. I'll need to do the corner here. I don't want to get too much in the way. So the same thing, up, an angle, approximately the same, and then done. Now, all this is basically done. Here I have a little bit of a bolt, I guess it's called. With the hand, you go like this on the foam. And once you pull it up, it's done. So once this one is good, this, the same here, and basically the front side is done. Now I'm gonna go here. So now for the corners or the round sides, I'll take them as, again, middle. If you have a heat gun, let me see if I still have a so my heat gun broke, so I had to fix it, but I couldn't find the right switch. So I guess it's yeah, I guess it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. So let's see if it's working good, because the heat gun is doing the miracle. So turn on. There we go. I'm gonna go just enough, not too much, just enough to help it bend. Here. And now that it's heated and it's bent nice, raise, and done. Now, same with this side. When the side is done, I have only this edge here, the lip. Wait, no. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I'll do this side too, so I'll show you again how to do it. Now, I'll come back on this one. I guess I'll fast forward it from here to the other side, because it's basically the same technique. And once I'm getting here and I'm getting ready to close the corners, I'll show you again what to do. Keep in mind, not all the staples are going to go perfect, right? So if you feel something that's out, it's normal. Just small tap. Because even if you don't touch or you're not going to see it, me personally, I like to have everything perfect, right? Most of the time, the quality is done by my wife. Ooh, and believe me, quality over quantity, 100%. Okay, now let's do the corners. So for the corners, same thing, I'm going to turn on the heat. And then from here, we're going to pull like clearly at the corner here and go like halfway through. And done. And done. Well, not that, but this part. Now from here, I will cut the extra material. And then from here, I'm going to raise it in an angle. So this way, I don't have any edging here. Now, raise it again. And I'm going to I'll rather make another wrinkle here because it's going to be under, right? So one, or what I can do is actually go like this, because you'll see in a second it's going to be covered. So I'll cut around it. And then the last one here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. We cut close, but not right next to the staple. If we're cutting too close to the staple, the material is going to go backward and it's going to open. So what I'll do is I'll go like this, a little bit next to it. I'll say maybe, what is this, 1/4 inch-ish? 1/4 inch, just enough so it's not going to flap up, right? So now this one we're going to cut around. There we go. Okay, so it a little bit and then raise it Try to get it as much as possible like this, because unfortunately the front, it will always have a little bit of a wrinkle, but it's not going to be noticeable at all. So and that's it. This is the corner. Now I will fast forward doing this corner, so this way I'm not going to bore you. And this is where the stapler remover comes in handy. So when I stapled, I went too close, right? If you look on the other side, I was up the way to here, right? This one I'm clearly close and right next to it. So the wrinkle is going to be here. So I guess I will remove these two staples. There we go. And now, you see, I still have a bulge here, so I'll take two more just to be safe. Two more. And now, we're gonna start with foam. Good. Here. Then there we go. Now you have two options. Technically this one is not gonna be seen. So if you put a staple around here, you should be fine. However, it bothers me. So I'll take this one out. Let's see, one enough? Yeah, one is enough. And then I'm gonna go done. And let's make it official. Boom. Come on, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so this one is done. Let's see how it looks from the front. So, this is the front, the back. So, everything is uniform. Now, let's say you want to redo the chair. You already have it upholstered, okay? And you want to redo it. You don't have the tool. You don't actually need the tool. What you're going to need is basically the chair, and let's say that this is the material, the face, okay? If the foam is good and the chair is good and just the color is bad, my opinion is, if it's for yourself, just leave it the way it is, because it already has a shape and everything. The foam is already formed. Put it upside down, and the same thing. Middle, like the same process after. But you won't need the press, right? Because now it's already shaped. Yeah, you see? So it's shaped. I don't even need to put pressure on the top or anything. I just raise it, and boom, that's it. It's already shaped. And the same, middle here, middle on the back. If you know the material is bad, and you know, sometimes the material it's, how do you call it, crusty or flaky, and or it's cut and you will see an edge or something, just take it out and replace it. It is what it is. So if you don't have the tool and you have to replace it, I'll show you in a second how you can play with this idea. Okay, so you don't have the press, okay? But you have a piece of wood, and this would be used as the basically part of the material, the bottom of the press, not of the material. You will put this one. So now try to put it as perfect as possible. Now, once this one is done, again, make sure you have enough vinyl around. You will go out. Let's see if I can go a little bit outside. And with clamps, you will start. Too much. And you will go at the corner as well. Let me go right at the corner. Come on. All four corners. So now you get the material here. Now I'm gonna go like this. And now we're gonna turn it this way. And then go here. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's go middle first, and I will show you in a second why. And now here, I'm gonna go this corner first. Well, technically second. And I call it corner, it's not a corner, it's round. So this one next, then this one here next. And I'll give you a heads up, it's gonna be harder. It's not gonna be easier as the clamp. So tighten it as much as possible. And once it's tightened, you start the same way. So I'm gonna pull here, and you see it? It's already pressed to the angle. So just go here, staple, middle staple, middles staple, and once it's done, I'll take this out and I'll put it in where I already stapled, so it's gonna maintain it. It's still gonna press it, and then I will have access to the rest of the chair. So I hope it was useful, and yeah, if I missed something or there's something else you want me to try and explain, let me know, and I'll do my best. Until then, have a wonderful day, happy working, and I'll see you on the next one.